Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. I, of course, am Sir Bedian, and we rejoin our hero, Jim Weaver, on his adventure to not die in the apocalyptic wasteland of New England. He's been doing well so far. Doing well so far. We got ourselves a fair amount of clothing. It's very handy because the only thing that's actually in the negatives for temperature are our legs. And all we have are brief and some leather pants. So we're not exactly too crash hot right there. We've got some booties. In terms of what we're actually wearing, there's not actually too much, to be honest. A leather jacket and our chef's jacket on our torso are, of course, providing some decent armor. Well, carrying capacity for the chef's jacket, really, and a good amount of warmth. But the leather jacket is providing our best armor right now, so that is very handy. Chef's jacket as a backup, and not really that much out of the other two. We have a fedora here for our head, a little bit of armor. But apart from that, we're pretty much just completely unarmored. So getting some more clothing is going to be very, very useful. Now, first things first, we do need some more food. What do we actually have in our immediate environment? We have some books. We have some clean water. We have a flashlight, which we don't really need right now because we do have the console here, which will produce infinite craftable light. So yeah, we don't really have too much. So what we need right now is we need to build up a bit of a stockpile. In terms of foodstuffs and tools, so we have a fire axe. We are set for wood. We can basically get all the wood we want, so we're fine there. We have a lighter and lots of matches, so by the time we run out of this, we're going to have other ways to be setting fires. Not a problem there. Now, our biggest issue is going to be water, so we are going to have to do something about a funnel. And the leather funnel will do. Getting some leather patches might be a little bit difficult because we have a sheet, and that's about it. I'm not sure if we can use the filthy leather because a lot of that stuff tends to be unusable. So we're going to have to see what we can do about that. But let's get stuck into it, shall we? We need to do a bit of exploring. No, we need to get some wood. We need to get some wood while it's still daytime. So we're going to grab our axe. There we are. We're going to go get started. Oh, this looks like a nice tree. Chop it down. Timber crunch. There's a bear. Over there. Okay. Now we can't chop it into planks, but we can chop it into logs, and logs are good enough for burning. 3 logs. We can't carry pretty much any of it, so we're going to oh, we don't actually have that wielded. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna carry one of these logs. Gonna take it back over here. And I think we're gonna focus on working on this side of our little campsite. Okay. The other thing that we need is we need that digging stick. So try it again. Thank you. Let's drop this axe. We're going to pick up our little digging stick. And the reason for that is going to be because we need to dig ourselves a hole. There we are. Now, we can't do very much else with our digging stick, but that will do. So this shallow pit will prevent small fires from getting out of control, and that's the important thing. Ideally, we're going to want to collect some rocks, but that is where we are going to hang on. No, we need snowing. I don't think our fire is going to last very long, but we need our cooking utensils. We need a gallon jug of water. I'm going to drop that there. And we are going to get a pointy stick for the food cooking. We're going to need food cooking too pretty soon though, but that'll do for now. And wild veg. These glass jars are going to become useful. Okay. I'm going to take these out here. I'm going to drop them there. Good. We should make a makeshift hammer, or it's a stone hammer. But we need thread, or with the plants, or something. Hang on. What exactly is in a shelter kit? Okay. Nothing useful. And wander around. Training, looking for food. Canola seeds. Hooray! Not useful right in this moment. I'm surprised we even found any. Anything interesting? No. But still starved to death. It is cold. And we don't have much food. We may also just have to suffer through some parasites. Wild veg. Wild veg, good. Still don't really have very much in the way of actually cooking it. Acorns, yeah, we'll take that. Canola seeds, they're kind of... Oh, splintered wood, we'll take that. Newspaper page, yes. Wild veg, yes. How are we doing on capacity? Halfway to max. More wild veg, yes. How are we doing on survival? 76% to level 2. Doing good. Plant fiber, yes. Very useful, very important. Grab that rock. So the reason why I want rocks is so that we can make a stone fireplace. We're going to need fabrication of level 2 to actually do it, and we're also going to need a shovel and a hammer. But the other thing that we can potentially do is we can actually just make a fire ring, which just needs 20 rocks and nothing else. Well, it needs a shallow pit, but we have that. So 20 rocks will get us a fire ring, and that will make sure that no fire can escape. Okay. I suspect that Jim might be just a little bit lost. Time to start heading back towards shelter. Ooh, herbs. Yes. Pick up the rhubarb. Okay. I'm not actually sure if rhubarb is safe to eat straight up. I know there's something about rhubarb that's actually makes it toxic, but I don't know if that's actually modeled or not. Actually, beat this brush with the rhubarb. Come on. Okay, we can't. Can't destroy the shrub. Righto, weird. Alright, here we are at the shelter. Gonna drop this rhubarb and this rock and this food and the news. Oh, all off the newspaper page for now. And the tourist seeds, splintered wood, and plant fiber. Alright, we've got a bunch of everything. Got a sharp rock, minus 50 butchering. Yeah. Okay. Now, into the shallow pit, we want to put, not splintered wood, I want to put one of these here logs. And we are going to now need one of our, actually, we're going to have to wait. We are going to have to wait until morning. Okay. Let's try and get a little bit of sleep. Yeah, very hungry and thirsty. Let's try a Blob Club. Oh, it's poisonous. Okay. Do not want to eat the Blob Club. That's unfortunate. Nutritious, but poisonous. Great. Okay. Getting some sleep in. And it's morning. Okay, and it's raining. Fantastic. All right. That was not very. I'm not sure if that was actually safe or not. Let's actually move all of our crafting and stuff out here. No, that's actually a bad idea. We're going to take the splintered wood and this plant fiber and these seeds, and we're going to take these indoors. We can keep a better eye on them. As soon as it stops raining, we can start. We can cook, and hopefully, it actually stops raining. Some tinder might be nice. Do we actually have a knife? No, we don't have a knife. We do have our razor fingers, so those might be good enough. The spikes will be useful. That needs a blade. Knife spear needs a rag. We can make a knife spear. Knife Spear is one of the more powerful and better early weapons because it has 4 bash, 16 pierce, a decently low or reasonable amount of moves per attack, a hit bonus, and very importantly, it has a medium blocking ability and reach. Not long reach like the whip, but reach enough. So if we can chop up. Oh, we'll disassemble the plates and shit because we don't need them. We need cloth. Clothing. We need blanket. Wait, do we have a blanket? Nah, but we do have a sheet. Okay. It's not. Maybe we don't have enough cutting? Can't disassemble this. Why not? Well, stone knife has cutting 1. We don't have anything with cutting 1 yet, do we? That, no? Yeah, no, that's just raw damage. It's not actual cutting. Okay. Let's make ourselves a stone knife. We'll use a ceramic shard. Okay. Now we can cut up a sheet. We have 19 rags now. And now we can make a knife spear. Perfect. Good. Now it's raining. Let's get some... Let's get some knowledge on. Mechanics, first aid, swimming. Mechanics is going to be important, but not just yet. So first aid is probably going to be the most important. So waiting out the rain. Might not have a choice. Come on. Alright, rain is passing away. Come on. Might have to chase down this fox. Stab. Come back here, fox. Oh, okay. That strength was even less. To drizzle. We're getting there. We can do all the cooking we need as soon as the rain stops. Glass. Yeah, okay, sure. All day. Come on. Get off it. We can still light the fire. It just won't last very long. So we'll get like one batch of cooking out at best. And the fact that we don't have... Drop the book. The fact that we don't really have very much in the way of Like, we got no lighting out here either. Oh, it's cloudy. It's done. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Matches, matches, matches. Matchbook. Okay, what kind of fire is it? Small fire. Good. Need drink. Okay, it's raining again. Fine. Light it. Okay. We are no longer super duper thirsty. We are, however, going to have an issue that we have no real way of cooking food. We have a boiling air. No, I need food cooking of 2. We don't have that. Don't have any of that. Where the hell are these coming from? Okay. Starch might be useful if we had... Oh, hey. Dahlia roots. No, we don't have dahlia roots. We only have dahlia seeds. Okay. Fine. Don't have fat. Don't have bone. Don't have flour. Cornmeal. Don't have any of those. Don't have any of those. Hickory nuts might be worthwhile. We don't have any of those either. Boiled eggs. If we could find some eggs, we could boil them. We have survival of almost 2. We can get eggs at survival 2. Okay, bugger it. Let's go. We're gonna go look for some eggs. Worst case scenario, if we end up at starving, probably best to not miss the forest. Oh, that's the Torah anyway. If we end up starting to starve, we can run back and eat our raw veg and just deal with the consequences. Better than starving to death. That's already empty. Empty. Okay, we have plenty of carrying capacity. Good. All right, survival is now 2. Should now be able to mugwort. Okay, we don't actually need mugwort, but bird egg. Yes. Don't need the heavy stick. Yeah, rag's always useful. Okay, we have an egg. Yeah, we'll take those wild veg, but we do need... actually, we have survival 2. Can we make... Stone pot! Stone pot. We can make a stone pot. All we need is 4 rocks total and some plant fiber. Okay. We can do this. We can make it. I don't need more shards. I don't need any of those. Need eggs. Come on, we need eggs. We'll come back for that. Don't need canola seeds. Mugwort's not even worth it. Yes, okay. We have 4 bird eggs. That should be enough to not starve immediately. And the weather is clear, so we'll actually be able to cook something. No, we can't actually carry the rock. That's fine. Green nuts. Also too heavy. What was I saying? I forget what I was saying. Too hungry. Must have food. Okay. Start a fire. And... boiled eggs. Oh, we actually have less of water than we have eggs. Righto. Boiled egg, boiled egg, boiled egg. Nom. Nom. It's good, man. Ooh, we can make a makeshift funnel. Okay. Okay, we can use the glass jar. Perfect. Let's go make ourselves that funnel. Head torch. Yeah, cool. We need makeshift funnel. Where? There it is. I'm gonna put that there. And we're going to take the glass jar and we are going to put it there. And now we have collection of water. Beautiful. We're probably going to survive the rest of this day as well. All right. I think it's actually midnight because it's day 3 now. I think it's still a bit too early to be planting seeds because it usually takes a couple of days before you can start planting them in spring. And we are running on extended month as well, so when the temperature goes up, we'll be able to actually do that. But for now, we're probably going to call it call an end to this episode. We could probably actually make wooden crossbow bolts until we get fabrication up to 2. That might be worth getting. Sewing, digging, knitting. Yeah. This stone pot. I want this stone pot. All we need is just 3 rocks. Do we have 3 rocks? Oh, we have 4. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Stone pot, stone pot. We got ourselves a stone pot. We can cook, we can cook. Oh yeah, we can cook. Oh yeah. But we're gonna need water, I believe. Wild veg, wild veg, wild veg. No, we don't. We just need fire, tool, and veg. Awesome. We get to live. Hooray! Okay, we're gonna cook up our veg next episode. But for now, we're gonna put a cut, and I will see you in the next one when we try and continue survival, and maybe, just maybe, we see what the ants are up to. So thank you for watching, and I will see you then. Bye bye.